The Arrows Podcast is brought to you by Triumph Protective Coatings, which is a flooring company specializing in concrete polish, epoxy flooring systems, micro cement, and self leveling concrete. They speak Spanish and they offer awesome customer service. And you could reach them on Instagram, Triumph_coatings. Looking them up on Facebook, Triumph Protective Coatings. You can email them, triumphprotectivecoatings@gmail.com. You can call them or text them at 666-436-4702. And if you use promo code ARROWSUP, you get 15% off on your next flooring project. So reach out to them, and they will take care of all your flooring needs. Welcome to the Arrows Podcast. On this episode, I have David here with me, and we go over the celebration of Halloween and just how different households, depending on how you were raised, depending on how conservative you were raised in the Christian home, just whether you celebrated it. We talk about our experiences about all that, and yeah, it's a good one. So we get into all that. But before I throw it to David, we had football this week, and a really good one last night between the Falcons and the Bucks. But I wanted to do a little baseball. The wild card is done, and we had the Tigers sweep the Astros. The Royals sweep the Orioles. We had the Mets yesterday winning a wild one and eliminating the Brewers, and the Padres eliminating the Braves. So it's all set for tomorrow as we start the division series. And I must say, it was a great start to the wild card in this season. And I think one of the biggest things that we saw was this push from these teams to hold and to get ahead. And what we saw from the Royals, for example, they jumped on the Orioles, and they just never let them get going. And it's what the Tigers did with the Astros. And these teams were not prepared enough. We're not, and when I mean prepared, I don't mean like they weren't ready, but prepared from the standpoint of the Astros have been banged up. And the Astros, and we talked about this in the pod with Harry, they were just not in a position to make a big run this year. And the only reason why we were giving them the benefit of the doubt was because, well, they're the Astros. And that was about it. So, but it was very clear that they didn't have enough to beat a team like the Tigers, who have been playing phenomenal baseball and had enough arms to throw at them. The Orioles are just, I don't know, man. They're like the American League version of the Brewers. They have the team. They just choked. Disappointing for them to lose to the Royals. And now the Yankees, it's gearing up to be an easier time to get to the World Series if you're a Yankee fan. And in the NL, we got Phillies, Mets, Dodgers, Padres. It's what we wanted. It's what we're getting. Can't wait for those. So, yeah. So that's where we're at with baseball. Here is David. Here we go.
What's up, man? How you been?
Good. I've been good, man. Nice setup.
Nice. I know it's cool. I'm a little bummed because I bought like another set of headphones that have you can use it for like online gaming. It has like a little attached mic to it, and it has like a cool cable that splits into two. So one can be like the headphone jack, and then the XLR cable, but
Hmm.
I was messing with it and it didn't work. It wasn't working. So, but it, like I could hear myself, but I just the mic wasn't working on it, and so I was kind of
Right.
bummed.
Yeah.
But it was cheap, so I was like, all right. But I was messing with this, and I was like, all right, this is pretty nice too. So
Yeah.
I feel like a more legit podcaster now that it's like on a stand.
We're gonna
I,
be like,
this,
whoa,
this
the
was
audio just got better.
I know, yeah. Well, like I'm like, oh, it's like promotion, like
Yeah.
elementary to middle school. I just got to figure the rest of this out, and then I'll be all right. I'm gonna graduate, but
Yeah.
I'm moving up, so heck yeah,
There you go.
yeah, man.
Yep. Um, have you seen any of the Mr. McMahon documentary?
No, what's that?
It's a documentary on Netflix about Vince McMahon.
Oh, okay, WWE. All right, gotcha. No,
Um,
I have not. No.
so I started watching a little bit. It's pretty good. You should watch it and then we can, because I don't know nothing. I know very little about that world. So
Right,
I'm kind
right.
of just watching whoa, all right,
Yeah.
that's
Is it
crazy.
a full like deep dive like his life story
Yeah,
prior to and like leading up to it?
yeah.
Gotcha.
And it's also so
Yeah.
it's done also like they were doing it as like all the crazy stuff was coming out.
Like
So
his crazy stuff, or like, are we talking
yeah. Like
okay, all
his
right,
crazy stuff, all the accusations that came out. Um,
right.
but they get everybody. They get everybody to talk, and
Is it a
uh,
docu series? I'm like nowadays everyone's like
yeah,
you got to make it.
there's like 6 episodes and stuff.
Okay, I could rock with that. That's like
Um,
all right.
yeah, and so I'm like, I knew very little of that world, and so
Yeah,
like, dang, like it was like
this,
that.
this dude lived some life. Is I'm assuming some bad stuff. There's some bad stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, because you and I like you did have that one final thought a while ago where it was like, yo, all you WWE adults, get it together, bro. Like, figure it out. Grow up, bro. Grow up. If you've seen that clip, but
Yeah.
and so I know McMahon. Like, obviously, that they're making a bunch of memes about him now, which are hilarious. The one of him tearing up, it's you could put that in any situation.
Right. Right.
Like if someone asks you, like if our kids ask us or grandkids, hey yo, grandpa, like how was it when Canelo broke Billy Joe's face? And I'm gonna tear up and be like, oh, So and we knew him a little bit because we had our WWE phase a little bit, like just
Yeah. Yeah.
as
Yeah.
youngsters, but it never went beyond that. It was just kind of all right. This guy's like the on TV, he's the guy in charge,
Right.
and he's funny, but
We didn't
dang,
become the grown up
we
WWE.
didn't. Yeah, I left that in middle school. I graduated. I moved on.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I did have that phase where like I'm assuming like normal kids have this with Santa. I was always out on Santa from the start. I was
Yeah.
like, bro, for starters, not everyone has a fireplace. How's it getting in? How's it getting around? I like, don't come on, don't play with me.
Yeah.
And then I was like, some of these kids are crappy and getting presents. So I'm like, Billy, he's got a list. Come on, bro. But I had I remember I was watching
Like he's
some
checking it twice. Maybe you should check it a few more times.
yeah. Maybe do like a triple, quadruple take. You know what I mean? Because my
Show it to
brother's
somebody
over.
else. Show that list to
Yeah,
somebody else.
yeah,
I'll proofread it.
yeah. Sammy knocked out my teeth as kids, and we both opened presents. So like this, like, come on. You know what I mean? Just so. But I remember watching some WWE as a kid, and either my parents or my brother were like, "Bro, this is all fake blood." And I was like, "No, it's not." And then like it dawns on you, you're just like, "Oh, like what? Damn, they're right." You know what I mean?
Well, you learn that it's scripted. Like the blood is real, but they're like, they're cutting themselves with blades, which is wrestling is the it's one of the perfect examples that people will do anything to become rich.
Right.
Because like in the documentary, there's one they hit, I think in the first or second episode, the idea that it's fake, the wrestling's fake. Um, and they take it, they took it super personal, which makes sense. And Hulk Hogan says, "I've had 28 surgeries. Those are real."
Right.
And so, or something like that. Like he says, like some
Yeah.
insane amount of surgeries, and he's like, "Those are all real. It's scripted, but the pain and everything else is real." But and so that just tells you people are willing to do like put their bodies through hell
Right. Right.
for like the paycheck, and it's just like, dang, like that's nuts. I don't know. Like
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm jumping
Yeah.
off a ladder for
And
like.
landing on a chair that's gonna break when my, like when my 300-pound self, you know what I mean? Like just or like
Yeah.
spinning through like the ropes, like, ah. There's also like the psychological aspect because obviously like people put their bodies on lines for obviously we talk about athletes
Right, right, right,
and the W guys, they do fall within this like athletic aspect, but
right.
there's an element of showmanship with wrestling, and so they like that's hard for a lot of people too. Obviously, like if you play O line or D line in the NFL, yeah, it takes a toll on your body, but they're not asking you to do all these interviews or commercials unless you're like Taylor Lewan or something.
Yeah.
But these WWE guys, like they're out there and they have to know what to say, how to be convincing, right? To have grown men believe it, that kind
But
of thing.
I think where it's like different, it's like, man, like you're essentially acting,
Right,
and why don't you just join that life? Like, why don't you try to become an actor? Like,
right,
you
right,
kind of like just from that standpoint, because an athlete, they put their bodies on the line, but a random guy can't do what like Tom Brady does. You know what I'm saying? Like
right, right,
people, you're not getting average dudes that are just like running like Tyreek Hill.
right,
Where wrestling, you and I can get into it, and you and I can, like, you just see the guys, and it's just they weight train and do steroids, and they learn a few moves,
right, right,
talk crazy, and obviously you need a skill to it. You need to develop it. Obviously, like you need some charisma, but ultimately, it's a you can get into it. Like you and I, it's perform essentially every week.
right.
And so then there's a mindset you have to get into it. There's a kind of like a groove, that you need to get into.
Routine preparation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where wrestling is similar and it's physical, but that's how like watching it, I'm like, man, like that's such a crazy life to want to live for
Oh
money.
yeah.
But it's just, people would do anything to.
Something that like um because obviously we see the like the finished product and all that kind of stuff, but
Mhm.
seeing or hearing about, for example, like someone like The Rock, right? Dwayne Johnson, his
Mhm.
upbringing, his
Yeah,
dad being a wrestler, and so him kind of following that family business.
right.
It all looks like sunshine and rainbows on our end, but then you hear about what his life was like as a youngster, and it's like, oh, dude, like you're on the road a bunch doing those like the wrestling thing. There's not a lot of money in at the time,
Yeah.
and thankfully for The Rock, he kind of saw what you're saying, where it's like, oh, dude, you can get into acting if you're big, strong, strapping dude. You've got some charisma. You could read, right? You can act a little bit, work on that, the chops. You
Yeah.
can cross over,
Right.
But the ugly side is like the guys that can't always do that, and they're just doing or even like in the Iron Claw, right? The dad has like the little
Mhm.
business set up,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
and you have to sell. It has to sell on television, but not everyone's cut out for it. Though the oldest brother being one that was like, I can wrestle really well, but I can't sell it like my brother David can. He's like the superstar. you know. And so not everyone. I'm assuming like The Rock. I don't know. Maybe I'm. But The Rock is kind of seen, or John Cena. They're those guys that are like, oh, they crossed over and they could do it well, or like Batista, right? Him now doing like Guardians of the Galaxy and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Um, but some of these other dudes, like they don't have that luxury, or they maybe tried sports and like sports didn't work out. You know, like Brock Lesnar,
Yeah. Bill
right?
Goldberg.
Yeah, or like even one of the new, like Roman Reigns, one of the newer guys, like he was like a great collegiate, I think like D lineman, and he had a condition where he just couldn't play football anymore. So it's like, oh, I can fall into
Mm,
wrestling, I could do that. I'm a big guy, you know.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, it's crazy. I never thought of it that way, the way you're putting it, where it's like you have to do all these things and really sell it. And they touch on it and like because there was a show, man, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like like they have the Ultimate Fighter for UFC, where they
Mhm.
have you know pro guys, champions, coach the recruits, the young guys. They
Yeah.
had one like that for wrestling, where they kind of take them through the ringer of, can you execute XYZ these moves? Can you sell it?
Mm, yeah.
And that kind of shows you the aspect of like having the routine, following the script, and
Yeah.
it's a lot, man. It's like
Yeah. Well, because you even see like some UFC guys have tried to cross over to WWE. So there's clearly enough money to keep guys there.
right.
And
Ronda Rousey, your career fizzles out. You were champ on top of the world, like
yeah.
legitimately fighting, and then you get exposed a little bit. You're like, all right, I can take the WWE check.
Was she a product of matchmaking? Like, is she? Because I remember her
Her
rise,
rise, yeah.
and people would compare it to like Mike Tyson and in his heyday. Was she like a creation of?
Hype and matchmaking.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it seemed like once she fought um the girl that beat her,
Holly Holm, yeah.
yeah, and I've seen the fight before, and it seemed like it was a fight between somebody who hits hard. It was like watching Wilder fight versus Fury in a sense,
Right, yeah.
where you get this person that hits really hard and they're intimidating, but they have no skill and they haven't ran into somebody that has skill. And they just so happen to run into somebody that's super skilled. So when you're super skilled, you're able to neutralize
Neutralize. Hmm.
the person that hits really hard. Like, is that because it just seems,
Yeah, because there were like obviously people bought into the hype when she
yeah.
was on that ride. They were like, "Oh, dude, great!" And I feel like in MMA, they're always throwing around like the greatest of all time because it's such a young organization.
Mm, yeah.
So they're doing that with her. There were a few guys that I knew growing up that were combat sports fans, both boxing and that, and some of them would be like, "She's winning a lot, but she's got these holes."
Okay.
And sooner or later she's gonna come up. And I remember when the home fight was like when it was coming up, there was a dude that was like, "Oh, bro, she's gonna get exposed. Like this person, like they have like legit
Uh,
much better boxing than her." And so and then also like from that point, it was kind of like when like once Tyson started losing and he was getting dropped a bunch. Like in boxing, is the thing where like your chin will leave eventually. Once you've been cracked a couple times, you kind of
yeah.
lose.
Yeah.
And so that happened to her because she fought a few more times after that, and she just wasn't the same. Like the aura was gone and the chin was gone. And then she went to WWE, which is like, do cash checks.
But
So
it, but is it,
definitely with the matchmaking, because I feel like
Tyson is, I don't know. Tyson, I can see the Tyson point, but I think also Tyson fought in a time where there wasn't much
competition early on.
yeah, and there wasn't a cruiserweight, I don't think.
Right.
Because if there's cruiserweight, I don't know if he start I think he fights heavyweight at the end. and not so
Yeah.
much the prime of his career.
Yeah. Yeah, and I feel like in general the women's combat sports, even in boxing, like it's a very, I think it's easier to slip through the cracks
Mm.
of what is like phenomenal and what's like just solid.
Right, right.
Because there, man, I remember there was a card we watched. It was like, it was, it was like a little bit after like COVID had started, and they were doing like like just the little private events, and you
Mhm.
watch them on streaming.
Yeah.
And there was a girl that fought, and she got knocked out like within like 10 seconds. And we're watching this, and I'm like, bro, who signed off on this fight? Who threw in like what appears to be a novice, like someone that can actually. And so you'll see that, like you'll see, a couple fights, because I feel like with the women, it's like it's just not as streamlined yet, and it's it's very young as well, and so you do get these mismatches
Yeah.
where like Ronda, yeah, if you can throw some solid punches, like oh yeah, dude, like you're gonna roll over maybe half the roster. But if
Mm.
you've got a girl that maybe has been boxing since she was really young, you're gonna see the difference, and it's gonna look like a very like a large margin of
Yeah.
talent and skill.
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
Yeah, because that's what I feel made her different. That I think they found a superstar. She was popular. They built her up, and then she was gone as soon as she fought somebody that was legit.
Yeah.
Um, and we haven't really seen that in boxing in a while. In a while, it's happened, but I feel like we haven't had somebody.
Yeah, I don't think anything of that magnitude to where
No,
they, yeah, because most guys, even if they lose like a big critical fight, they still have some left in the tank to just keep it going a little bit longer after that moment.
yeah,
You know,
or they're not completely shown to
heads
be
up a
like
little bit.
frauds, I guess, because clearly she wasn't an all timer like they told us she was.
Right, because then
And
you have, I mean, other fighters came along that had like great streaks. Like they were just looking for someone, anybody, to even compete with them.
yeah,
Um, and yeah, like I said, the UFC is it's in its infancy still. So yeah. Did you finish the Vince McMahon one, or are you like halfway through and you're like, yo, this is crazy, or you finished it?
I've seen 3 episodes, so I'm halfway there.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, but it's
Yeah.
pretty good. It's pretty good so far.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I'll have to watch that.
Yeah,
Oh man. Does he have kids? Like, does he have like that do the wrestling thing too? Like, is it a whole?
he has 2 kids, I think.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, they were in there, and interesting, very very interesting, interesting documentary. Um,
Yeah.
did you ever celebrate Halloween as a kid?
No, at all.
Yeah,
Did you?
no.
Is it a okay? I don't know if I would say it's like a Christian thing, or I don't know. Like you would tell me, but also like a Hispanic thing where we just don't. But then I know some that do, and then I also know Christians that do also like let their kids dress up,
Yeah,
and I'm like,
I think it's a conservative Christian thing. The more
like yeah, yeah, yeah,
the more conservative Christians don't do it. So I grew up never celebrating it,
yeah,
and it's like the whole like it's satanic and the whole thing. Um, but
yeah. It's weird because even here, like churches will have like little like
like a harvest thing or whatever.
yeah, yeah, or even sometimes they'll even call it like one time they they did one called like Trunk or Treat, where they had like the back of like
Mm,
cars in like a lot, you know, and they
yeah,
like to
yeah,
give
yeah,
out candy,
yeah.
like Harvest, yeah, Harvest Fest kind of vibes. But people go and like they're dressed up in costumes and they're like, yeah, come get some candy.
Hmm.
And so for me, like some people do trip out when I tell them, like I've never dressed up,
Yeah.
and I was the kid that like was always a little embarrassed to go to school on that day because I'm just like, bro, I'm not wearing anything, and all these kids. Because as a kid, I did want to dress up as stuff, and I was like, oh, dude, you know. As I got older, it waned. I didn't care as much, and now I'm because even now I'll have friends that want to do like Halloween parties and stuff like that. And like yesterday, some or not yesterday, a few days ago, someone, hey, what are you gonna dress up as? And I'm like, dude, I don't even, I don't know, I don't really care. And so it's kind of like one of those things where I don't know what I missed out on. It's like the
Mm,
complete opposite of FOMO, where it's like I missed out on something and I've seen it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. I can go get my own candy. I'll be there the week after Halloween, getting
yeah.
that candy on special. You know what I
Catch me
mean?
November
So
1st, where
yeah,
everything
yeah,
everything's
exactly.
50% off.
Yeah, yeah. So all the all the little like pumpkin shaped Reese's, you know, yeah, bring 'em my way.
And
So
yeah, it's very interesting because I've had the same experience. Like I didn't grow up with it, and you get to a point where it doesn't it's not registered to me as a thing, you know?
right.
Like I don't I remember one time it was Halloween and I was walking home from work and I remember feeling like, man, like it's really quiet right now. Like it's so weird. And then out of nowhere, I get off the bus and I'm walking and I just see all these people walking around. And I'm like, like, what the heck is going on? Like, where are they? And then I'm like, oh, it's Halloween today. Interesting. And to me, it was just like another Wednesday, just
Right,
like
it's Tuesday.
anywhere.
It's like, you know, it's yeah.
Yeah. And so it's interesting how like like you, I don't know what I've missed. I don't, and it doesn't bother. Like I'm not like, oh man, I wish I would have done it. Like I
Right.
would, because on the me on the country, I never like it was never. I was never like, oh man, I want to dress up as this. Like I don't remember ever feeling like I wanted to, or that I was missing out. Because I've known kids whose parents didn't let them, but they like hate the fact that they never got to celebrate.
I once ratted Sammy out because he pulled like something. I was salty. I was hey, I was I was in like element. I was like first, second grade, bro. But I remember this was in Norwalk. We were living in Norwalk, and yeah, I was either in like kinder or first or second. But the school used to have like a little like Halloween costume parade kind of thing where like they would everyone would line up outside and then you walk around.
Yeah.
And I remember me and Sammy, we were at that age where we were because we're 3 years apart, but we weren't always like far apart like in size, especially like before I got chunky. Like we were, you know, so
Yeah.
mom would kind of dress us like twins sometimes. And so we both had these green vests that had hoods on them, right?
Okay.
And I remember Sammy wore his vest to school. And I remember seeing him in the parade. And I guess a buddy of his, a classmate, let him borrow a what was it, it's like that thing the Grim Reaper carries, like a scythe, that kind of thing, you know, like the
Okay.
little
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
a buddy has let him borrow that and he just put up his hood. So just with the hood and that scythe alone,
That was enough. Yeah.
he was like, and bro, I was so pissed that he had something and I didn't.
Yeah.
And I went and I was like, oh, Sammy dressed up for Halloween. And Sammy, he gave me like the death eyes, like, oh, you little, and I was like, hey, man, I followed the rules.
Right. Right.
You didn't. Jesus knows.
Jesus.
You know what I mean? I was hurt, bro. I was like, Jesus knows, bro. I and my mom got mad at that age. My mom got mad at him, and like never again. And then when I was in, oh, was it late middle school, early high school? My sister got to dress up. My parents, and this is like, I'm sure you noticed this with like your, I don't know, maybe I don't know, because your mom's tough. My mom's tough too, but they softened up as they got older.
Oh,
And
really?
Vic and well Vic. So hold on, not a whole bunch, but a little bit,
Yeah, yeah,
enough to hurt my ego. I was like, oh guys, Vicky was in, I think, kinder or
yeah.
preschool, and she wanted to dress up as a princess. And at that age, like, little girls love dressing up and like
Mm,
little too.
yeah.
And so they caved and they're like, all right, you can dress up as like
You're like, whoa.
Aurora. And I was like, where was this like sympathy and understanding
Yeah.
when I was suffering,
Right.
having verbal stones cast my way for not being a Power Ranger or, middle yo, bro. I was like, dang, dude. That's how I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I'm just like, you know.
It's interesting because that's the my mom. Well, to me, it's funny because my mom is not a religious person at all.
Right, right.
But Halloween, she's just like, no, you don't celebrate that.
That's that's that Mexican.
And
Like,
I was
did
just
your mom grow
like,
up like Catholic? Like back in the day?
no, no,
No, really? Like with her parents? Like,
no, not not Catholic from the standpoint of like she grew up Catholic the way like most Catholics are. Like,
that's what I mean though. Like at some point, like her mom or grandma was like just telling her like
well,
that's the devil. Like those kind of vibes.
I don't think so. Well, it's my mom. My mom's who she considered to be her mom died when my mom was like 14.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So, and she gets married at 15 and she has me shortly after. So, my mom never really got to like she would like when I've asked her she said she was never raised with any religion.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And so to me it's interesting because she'll have this strong conviction about Halloween. And I get it.
Yeah.
I understand that and
Right.
I
Right.
agree like all the satanic stuff, but to me I'm like, man, like you would like if you just hear her talk about Halloween, you think like, oh, this lady is like
Oh,
typical
she's devout. She clutching
Christian.
her pearls in church on Sunday
And
with
it's
the
like
with the rosary.
she doesn't like she hasn't stepped in the church in like a while. So it's just funny, like because my
Yeah, because you would think
siblings,
like yo, like where's the rest of that energy for everything else? Like like you know what I mean? Like, but it's like that one thing.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah. Like I could like my brother could like drop the F bomb and she doesn't flinch.
yeah,
He can play Drake and it does nothing to her.
right,
Like, she
right.
can listen to all the crazy stuff. But he says I want to dress up for Halloween, and it's like
She's like, absolutely
and
not,
you're like, what? Like, what do you like?
dude.
What is this conviction? Like, what did
That's
witches
you
try to
you.
make you into soup? Like, what is going on? Because
Oh,
it would, if she was religious, it would make sense. Like, all right, that's her religious conviction.
right, right.
But it always cracks me up because my siblings, unlike me and Abigail, they've wanted to dress up. They've seen their friends and they've wanted to like
Yeah,
participate. And mom's been like, absolutely not. And so they've had FOMO.
yeah,
And so it's just funny to because I'll hear my mom and I'm just like, I just you need to know that you sound crazy because you hold no other religious conviction. So
yeah,
it's not that because she's like, am I wrong? And it's not that you're wrong. It just almost doesn't make sense. It just it's weird to kind of process the fact that you
yeah,
have this
yeah.
like
No, yeah,
have that you are like vehemently against Halloween and everything else it's like whatever. It's just weird. I don't know. And so it's just
I
funny.
feel like like Mexicans roll like that, like just like as in general, like we kind of like there's a very like
Yeah, like my take doesn't make sense in light of who I am as a person, but it is what it is.
oh, but
Because
yeah, you made this comparison once, like when we were talking about like me as a Dodger fan, and I have
yeah.
no problem with this, but but like you said it once in the chat, where you're like, bro, David's a Dodger fan the way Mexicans are Catholic. Like it's you're not
Mhm.
really like you're not really there, but you
Right.
have like you're leaning up against the box, you're like and it's
Right.
like
Right. Right. Right.
and because even my grandma like is super religious, but she wasn't always when she was younger, and
Mm.
so but she's always maintained that like eso no es de Dios kind of vibes when stuff comes up that isn't inherently
Yeah.
good, I guess, so to speak. So like Halloween, it's like, oh no, like even because I've also had people that ask me about Dia de los Muertos, like if my family partakes, and I was like, no, like funny enough, like neither of them. I'm sure there are other people in Mexico that do like make it a thing, but my parents, especially my dad, because he came over like when he was 12, and then was raised Catholic until he was Christian. And so it's like they didn't have that full on experience, and so I'm like, I have no idea. I mean, I've read about the holiday now, so I'm like, I kind of know, but they look at it now and they're kind of like, oh no, like that's the devil, bro. And it's like, so
Yeah. It's
yeah,
yeah.
it's interesting because it's yeah, man, it's weird.
Yeah. Especially because the within the Christian community, you do get like now because it wasn't until I got older and met people of other churches that I realized like, oh, like I was raised like super conservative,
Oh yeah. Oh,
you know,
that's something I noticed here in Paso too. Remember, like
because
yeah,
yeah, and it's I remember the first time where I was like, wait, what? Like, what are you doing? I was reading on I was reading on Charles Spurgeon, and there's a story about Charles Spurgeon where there's a I forget the other pastor's name, but there's another pastor in town, and he's like he has a big church too, like Spurgeon. And Spurgeon was always very critical of that guy, and that guy was always very critical of Spurgeon.
right.
And so Spurgeon would tell his congregation, don't listen to that guy, don't go to his church, don't fellowship with people from his church.
Yeah,
And I was like, oh man, like that guy must have been like a real quack. Like for Spurgeon to be like, have nothing to do with him. And I did like I like looked up stuff on the guy, and the guy was fine. Like his doctrine was fine. But Spurgeon didn't like that that guy went to the theater.
like to the movies, like just in general,
Yeah.
the movies.
Whatever the theater was in that time, the guy
Huh.
that pastor would go to the theater. And so Spurgeon would say that guy he feeds himself what he feeds himself is not godly. He can't be trusted because he goes to the theater. And I was like, the theater? Like, really? Like I mean, that's extreme. Like the theater.
Yeah.
And the other guy was critical of Spurgeon because Spurgeon smoked a pipe, smoked tobacco.
Ah.
And it was a moment of like like what? Like like you're mad at somebody who goes to the theater and you're smoking the pipe? And then you read about like other like church fathers and they would drink and they would smoke cigars
Right. Yeah,
and
dude, that
in
blew
my
my
like
mind.
small like conservative mind at the time, I was like, what? Like
Yeah.
you guys just like
You guys just go around doing these things
yeah,
willy
and so
nilly, like
yeah, and then you read about like the dudes in Germany And it's like, yeah, like they get together and the men have their Bible study and they drink a few beers. And it's like,
Yeah.
I'm
That
like,
okay, that okay, because
what?
I took German in high school and the
Yeah.
teacher what he's from Germany, you know.
Right.
And so I was telling my drummer about this the other day because we went out and you know we like had a drink, then we got food together and we were just talking. And like in America, the drinking age is 21. Most people don't typically wait, but you know, if you do wait, you wait until you're 21. In
Yeah.
Germany, it's 16, right?
Oh, wow.
And
Yeah.
yeah, and so but here's the thing, like within like the I'm sure there are people that abuse, but in their culture, it's perfectly normal to at a young age have just like a single beer with like lunch or dinner. You
Mm,
know, it's like a digestion kind of thing. Like just like, oh yeah, you can have like, you know, a pint or whatever. And so it doesn't have this stigma of like, oh no, you can't do that. You have to, you know, because it's like it's 16. Yeah, dinner with your family. You can have one or two with your food,
yeah.
and then you go on about your business. And so, but me hearing that because I was like, what, a sophomore at the time. I'm like, dude, you're telling me that in a year, if I was German in a year, I could go and like, I'm like, what? Like they trust you guys with that responsibility, like you know. And it's like,
Yeah.
bro, it's wild, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, yeah. So hearing of Christians that celebrate Halloween in the beginning, it was tough because it's just like, I don't know, man. I'll be honest with you, that's the one thing that to this day, it's just hard for me to cross that bridge. It's hard for me to,
Like when Christians do it, like when they celebrate Halloween.
yeah, yeah, because to me, it's like absolutely not. You can't do it. It's too, you can't Christianize Halloween. You can't do it. You can put crosses and you can call it harvest and you can pass out tracks and you can play Christian music and wear flannels and
Drink pumpkin spice
yeah, and
with
do
your friends.
whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like this is like fundamentally a holiday, a non-Christian holiday. Regard like at the core, fundamentally, it is it isn't it isn't a Christian holiday. That and so I hold that to this day. And everything else, I'm like, like the beer, cigars, like things like that. I'm just like, well,
Theater, like you know, like
know what?
the theater, like just you know,
Yeah,
like I'm like, dang, I saw the new Transformers movie last night. You know, like you get a cruise, bro. Like I'm
um,
sorry.
yeah. So things like that, I'm just like, well, it's up to everyone's liberty, and that's the one that's hard for me to like to see and the point because it's just like it's not because it isn't because people get lost in the like I was seeing some this guy on Twitter he was or an X he was saying how it isn't satanic for little kids to dress up as superheroes. And it's like, yeah, for sure. Like 100% agree. And so but it isn't the details, like it isn't whether you're dressing up as something innocent or not. It's just I think just fundamentally to know what the holiday is, it's just like I don't know if I can co-sign that, man. Like
What's the thing with Hallows Eve? Because there's like a lot of the holidays are mixed up in that kind of stuff where it's like the church, like they mix things and match things to like appease the different factions at the time. Like with
yeah,
Christmas, because I remember like when I went to like Yamada Final
yeah,
once like years ago, they don't do the whole decoration of trees and like the
right,
like the
right,
leaves and all that. And I was like, wait, but and then you hear about it and it's like, oh, like there were like there's other pagan holidays that were
right.
involved back in the day, and then people just kind of started mixing and matching and whatnot. I remember
Yeah,
trying to explain that once to a coworker that was Mexican, like an older Mexican lady, and I tried to tell her, hey, like Halloween, like there's connections to like other like Catholic days, and they just kind of bundle them up and they're like, here, you know. And she's like, and she's like, no, that's not true. Like you're out of, and I'm like, I'm just telling you, like, this is, if you look at what church was doing, Catholic church was doing back in the day, it's like they were in the same neighborhood at the time, as far as like when the days fall, and then they just kind of, you know. And she was like, no, no, no. She gave me like the whole like I'm older than you and I know better. And I'm like, you can look this up in books, like to see, if you study.
Yeah.
So what is it exactly? Because I've read it, but like I don't know what I'm
Well,
reading.
that's the day because so November 1st is considered All Saints Day.
Gotcha. Okay.
And so Hallows Eve is just the day before All Saints Day. And so that's the day like the church.
What is all Saints Day? Like what is it? When was
So,
that established?
so for the cat, oh man, this is
Does this go far back, like Paul times, or like?
no, after that's after
Oh,
Paul.
gotcha. Okay.
But so this is like Roman Catholic, like November 1st is where they recognize all the saints. For the Christian or the Protestant, I guess.
Right.
No, October 31st is Reformation Day. And that's the day where what's his name? Um Martin Luther
Martin Luther. You're right. He posted on the door. Yeah.
posted his 96 thesis on the door. And so that's Reformation Day. That's October 31st,
Gotcha. Okay.
which is for the Protestant, that would be Hallows Eve. And the day after, if you're so that marks the beginning of like All Saints Day and whatever else. Um but it's not connected at all to Halloween. It just so happens that Luther did that on October 31st. Like it's almost like a coincidence. Like he just so happened to October 31st finish his 96 thesis, and that's the day he put it. And then later in America, somebody started Halloween, and that's they just so happen to share the same day.
Is Halloween? Is it an American thing over here?
Isn't it?
Purely? I don't know. That's what I'm because like that's what I'm saying. Like it's like I remember realizing as a youngster that like Thanksgiving, like or like quote unquote American Thanksgiving, is only a thing over here. And I was like, what do you mean? You mean the whole world isn't America? Like that tripped me out. I was like, I was in like fourth grade. I'm like, you don't eat turkey and ham, like.
Yeah. So it's a Celtic thing.
Okay, yeah, see that, like that makes it because like that era, that region, like they have the whole like deities, like forest gods, kind of like those beings. They make horror movies about all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. And so from the very beginning, though, it's the it was satanic from the very start.
Hmm.
And that's why to me, like fundamentally, it's just I can't co-sign that. I can't get like I'm trying to find an example, but it's I remember being vegan and there was stuff that you would try. And I remember just being opposed to the idea that something tasted like meat. And it's like it's not meat though. Like fundamentally, this is like broccoli or this is soy. So at the very core, you can't call it.
That's those annoying videos of them like grilling like a mushroom. And like,
Yeah.
oh, it's a steak. I'm like, it's not a steak, bro. It's not a steak.
Yeah.
It's a delicious mushroom. I'll give you that. Delicious. You
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
season it any way you want to.
Or it's like, or when they do like vegan al pastor, it's like it's not al pastor. Like,
Yeah.
come on, like what are we doing? Like,
Yeah.
it's like when someone says like chicken pozole, and it's like the fact that you have to tell me what it is. It just
Hey, we did right by you, bro. We did right by you.
hey, it was a great
Yeah, you
pozole.
you enjoyed it. You enjoyed
It
it.
was good. It
Yeah,
was really
yeah,
good.
yeah. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I had to
Um,
give my mom like the talk before. I was like, hey, like Germans never tried your cooking, so I'm like, you're gonna represent the Escamilla household. And she kind of she was like, you think I won't deliver? I'm like, I'm just saying, like,
I know she
don't.
was like, "Who are you talking to right now?"
Yeah,
Like, do you not know me?
Yeah, I was like,
Uh,
don't skip out on the salt and seasonings. I was like, go like I was like, pretend like your mother in law's visiting and you know. So I was proud. I was like, yes, okay.
yeah, but yeah. So fundamentally, it's just that's the one that's hard um for me to get behind.
So
Because
you're not throwing like a Reformation soiree anytime soon. Because it's like it falls on
I mean,
those days.
I think I started posting on my Instagram stories on on October 31st. Happy Reformation Day, but I do it just to like troll.
Just to try. Okay,
It's just funny.
yeah,
Everyone's like Happy Halloween, and it just I like I like to troll like the Christian stuff sometimes because it's just funny to like
yeah. No, I know what you mean.
because there's
I
people that take that
Yeah.
super serious. There's people who like they get like, oh, we're Christian, oh, we gotta get all, and he's like, dude, like,
Right.
calm down, man. Like,
Yeah.
take it easy.
I don't. Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
just so I do that because I just think like I remember there was a time where I love going to like coffee shops and like studying.
Right.
And I've told you like I do my best work there, the whole thing. And I love to go and take pictures of like the Bible and stuff to just to troll, just because you get these people that do it and it's just like, seeking the Lord.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. It's like a Monday morning, and they're like, went on my morning walk, and now I'm like, improving myself, and it's like a classic like
Yeah.
nice angle of like the Bible,
Yeah.
coffee, and the whatever bougie shop they're in, and then it's like, bro, I saw you the other day at like this one place. Don't come on,
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
not do that.
I heard you talking crazy last night, bro. Like,
Yeah,
yeah. So I do that. I try to do that too with like the fitness stuff because the fitness stuff is funny. Like you could work out without recording it. You do know,
oh
like your
yeah,
body knows you work. Like
you'll
you
know
don't.
when you go to bed, like when you
It's
wake
like
up
yeah,
sore.
you don't have to tell me. You don't have to broadcast it. So I'll do it sometimes just because it's funny to like in the sauna and just like you take a picture of your feet, just like
Right, right.
bro,
I do that one like occasionally, just like if I haven't been in the sauna in like forever. It's more so like like I'm gonna relax in the
but there's
sauna.
those people, man, that you're just like, we get it. I got it. We get it. You work out. Cool, man. Like I have this ex coworker from Starbucks. Always. There's always a picture, like a selfie of him sweating in the gym.
Like the mirror selfie, like flexing.
Yeah. It's always like gym time, pumping iron. And it's just like you don't have to post this. Like you don't have to like it's you don't get better results if you are posting this. You do
Oh,
like you don't burn more calories because
right, right.
but people do.
Honestly, man, the since you and I are taking care of ourselves better and all that. For me, like I mean, sure, every now and then when I post like a little sauna thing or like the weight rack or whatever, someone would be like, "Oh man, there you go, like good for you," because they know how I am, you know how big I am, like kind
Yeah,
of
yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
But the really like satisfying ones, like when you haven't seen someone in a while, and you just like say it's like an old friend from school or something, or you see them out and about, and you just say, "Hey, what's up?" And they're like, "Whoa, like you look amazing, like you."
Hmm.
And that I'm like that. See, that's what I'm because like that one, like I just said, "What's up?" You saw me here,
Yeah.
and because of the change, like in person, you can tell that I've changed something, versus like day one. Oh, today's day 10. We're doing this today, and it's like, bro,
Yeah. And it's all obviously because it's all jokes, because we all have a thing. Like I'm posting coffee. And it's like
right.
I could not post it. Like I could just make my
Right, right. I bet there's someone out there that's like, huh, German out here with the sip and
yeah, I'm
skip
sure
it, like,
somebody's like, we
what,
get it, dude. You like coffee.
yeah,
Got it. You can pull an espresso shot. Got it. Like, come on,
Right, right.
move on. And so, but or the Niners stuff, like we get it. Like I could check, I could Google if the Niners won. Like we don't need your three stories.
Right,
But
right.
the Bible one is hilarious to me because it's just certain things. It's like for who? Like who is that for? Like who like I just don't like that one to me. It's always like what like do you want people to be like, oh my God, you're so godly, man? Like
That
you're
that's
reading the Bible, like because that one the working out one is more funny because it just like there's certain people that like without fail are just like
right.
here's like six clips of me working out and you're just
Yeah.
like oh all right man cool but the Bible one I'm just like
Who's this
who
for?
who is impressed by that like who and it just I always wonder that like especially when it's someone single like you think like a girl or a guy seen that and like oh man
Oh,
I need
he's
to
godly. I need to get me some of that. He's godly. I need to go. Come on. It's just like, bro.
So it's just we all have the thing. So to me, like I get made fun of for the coffee stuff, and it's cool. It's fine. Like it's like yeah, like I don't have to share my espresso. You're right.
And see the okay. The thing with you with the coffee though is like you're legit. Like you know your stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
and so, but not to throw like shade at like this the demographic but like most of y'all that I heard posting Bible verses, I'm like,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, it's like, bro, like, come on,
yeah. Because
relax,
you're
relax.
you're right. Because there's this guy. It's funny. There's this guy. We went to the same church, but we never overlapped.
Like you guys weren't there at the same time.
Right, right.
Gotcha. Okay,
So when I got there, he had left.
gotcha.
And he
Okay.
like lives in Arizona. But everybody would always talk to me about him.
The
I
people
was
there at
like,
the church,
yeah.
right? Yeah, yeah.
I was like, I don't know who that is, dude. Like no, you remember him? And I'm like, no, no, I
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
don't.
yeah, yeah.
And then, and I'm guessing it was vice versa. Like people would talk to him about me. And he went to like a men's breakfast. He gave the study, and he was good. But I didn't even that day. I didn't talk to him. I didn't go up to him. None of that. And he requested me on Instagram or added me on Instagram, followed him back. And he had like sent me a message and we like had gone back and forth on some stuff. And I had never met him. And now like we're constantly talking. So I tell Stephanie all the time, like, oh, this is my best friend Felix from ours. Like that's my guy. I've
Right.
never met him, but he's like my friend, my best friend on Instagram. And we're always sharing stuff, sending stuff. And he's super solid, super legit, and he'll post a lot of stuff.
Right, right,
And you're right, because I know he's solid,
right,
it doesn't bug me because it's like no, like this is he
right,
well what's it like it's not just all talk with him.
right.
And so you're 100% right. I think it's because
Yeah, because
you
I
see it
bet
and you're like, come on,
I
bro.
bet he'll share stuff that because you've studied like very deeply, like there are scripture. You and I both know this, but there are scriptures that without context can be used for all kinds of stuff,
Right,
right?
right.
And so if he's posting things, I bet like, oh, you're studying this because of this and this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
Whereas
all
the rest of y'all are posting Jeremiah on 29:11 or Philippians. Like, hey, I said what I said. You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
so it's like, relax, bro,
yeah.
relax.
It's funny. It's just, or you get the people posting themselves doing stuff, and you're just like, cool. Like it's just it's a humble brag. Like
Yeah,
cool. Like it's fine. Like
yeah,
I'm
man.
not posting clips like pictures of me like preaching. But but it's funny. It's funny that the need to do that and this. So yeah,
Yeah.
Reformation Day / Halloween. I will post like some Martin Luther just
Right. Some jabs. You have to throw in some jabs.
yeah,
Just a
yeah,
little bit. A
just
little
for the
bit.
vibes. That's it.
Yeah, just for the vibes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Nice. I like that. I like that. Dude.
Yeah, that's,
Oh man.
that's funny.
I remember I definitely enjoy like if the costumes are creative, I'll be like, "Oh, that's cool. You did that. All right." Cool." Yeah, cuz I'm Aaron would go like pretty hard like in high school. Like one year he was Woody from Toy Story.
Hmm.
And so he had like the vat, like everything, the lasso, the hat. One year he did Usain Bolt, like he had the Jamaican little outfit, you know.
Yeah,
And then the most shocking one was when he dressed up as Wendy from Wendy's, like the girl from Wendy's, and like he went to school in a dress, the wig. I was like, dang, bro, like all right, you're committed, man.
yeah.
Or a bio teacher that dressed up as Marge Simpson. I was like, Mr. Clondette, I'll see you third period, but like, dang, you know. But yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'll just go buy the candy. I'll be there because that's the main thing. Obviously, the costumes, like, sure, people get like creative with the costumes, but I'm like, if the candy's the main thing, where like you go, I'm like, I'm grown. I can go buy my own candy
Right,
as
right.
much as I want.
Yeah. And
I
I
don't have to
can
go.
eat all of it if I want.
Yeah, I don't have to go door to door.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have my mom tell me, like, oh, you only one piece tonight. No, I could have the whole bag of Reese's Pieces if I want.
Oh man, that's funny.
You can't say anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
man.
it's good stuff. Um, one final thing. Do you think that there is a like a blind um like a blind how do I say this? I feel like with things like Halloween or things like that, I feel like there is this blind acceptance of ignorance to kind of just have an opinion without knowing what the hell you're talking about. And I feel be and I'm too close to the church, so that's probably my where my blind spot is at. But I do feel like within the church there is a higher acceptance of ignorance about stuff where you
Mm-hmm.
can just like be like, I do this or I don't do that. And everyone's just kind of like, all right, cool. Like, where if someone says, I don't celebrate Halloween, I want to know why. And I feel like within the Christian circles, we're kind of cool with like not caring for the why as long as the answer is correct.
Yeah, for sure. Um, because here, like, I don't even know if it's just like like a states thing, like an American thing. But I remember once a friend told me she was like, "Man, here, like," and she was, I mean, she was American, but she was like, "Man, like in America, like it's a very cultural thing to just go to church with your family because it's like part of tradition. Most people typically just go,
Mm,
and so there isn't a lot of. I mean, I bet if you were to ask like the common churchgoer about Reformation, they probably wouldn't know what the heck you're talking about.
right, right.
They maybe remember hearing about Martin Luther in school because I remember hearing about Martin Luther in school, right, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But as far as I mean, because it's like same thing with Christmas, right? Like it's like, oh, like if you actually were to go and like read about this stuff, you would have a better understanding. But
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
it definitely, especially with like things being like commercialized, like
Mhm.
it's just like Valentine's Day. I'm sure there's a specific reason why Valentine's Day is a thing, but Hallmark and all these chocolate companies get together and they're like, oh yeah, go out and buy a girl, like this, and that, and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, cool. Now everyone's out here celebrating Valentine's Day with their significant other and whatnot. So, but yeah, I hear what you mean. Like specifically in church too, it's like things just get glossed over because of how do I say it? Yeah, I mean, yeah, like like the ignorance is bliss kind of thing. Like, you know what? It's like we're just gonna leave this here, and little Timmy can dress up for Halloween.
Mm,
You know,
yeah.
laziness. I don't want to say laziness, but laziness because the information is there if you actually want to go and like,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know what I mean, like that, and especially like in this day and age, like there's no reason why you can't just go online and learn pretty much everything you'd want to know about.
Right. Right.
Whereas like back in the day, yeah, if you went to church, you listen to your pastor and be like, hey, like, what do you think about this, and this? What does the Bible say? What is, in your area of expertise, what do you have to say about this? But now it's like, dude, you can do that and also just go and be like, hey, let me go look at what Reformation Day is. Let me go look up
Yeah.
what this Martin Luther guy did, why it falls on this day, and then how it all got mixed up and just kind of like served out there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah. Because there's also, I think, an acceptance of ignorance, not just from people, but also like from the pastor,
like yeah,
where you listen to a certain preachers and you're like, dude, you have like you do no studying, huh? Like you just kind of go up there and let it rip. Like you're just not like
you
you're
just let it rip.
like there's no preparation, there's no like thought put behind what you're saying. You're just kind of up there
Right, right.
just
You
spitballing stuff like
you're running that spread option. You're improvising, bro. You're
bro,
just like just if that, like like
bro. Yeah, it's just like, dude, like
is that guy lined up in the right spot? We'll find out once I snap the ball, bro. Like it just yeah,
it's insane. It's crazy. Just the amount of how tolerant we are of ignorance is we should be embarrassed how we are so okay with so much ignorance
yeah.
that we should just like push. But it's okay to push back sometimes. But like I don't think you know what you're talking about, and it's okay to be like, you know what, I don't know what that is. Don't know.
Right.
Let me learn it. Let me.
That see that's one thing too. Like just where like man,
Yeah.
people are man, when I hear people that have opinions on certain topics, most topics, right? And it's just like say it's a topic that I like say it's like music, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and someone's just like going off. Like I had a coworker once that hated John Mayer, right? And he was just like, oh, just talking all this smack and me being a musician and playing some of his music and knowing a little bit of his story, I'm just like, oh, so you just go around saying whatever the hell you want to say because you might not like a certain song without any. Yeah,
Yeah.
because this guy was going the route of like he was like, oh, his lyrics are corny and he makes like it's like pop music and if you know John Mayer, John Mayer does do that stuff,
Of
but
course.
he also does other things where he's like a legit blues guitarist. Most guys probably like Eric Clapton, if you guys know who Eric Clapton is.
Yeah.
You know, um, Eric Clapton when he met John Mayer when he once he was older and John was really young, he's like, dude, this kid is insane. So I'm like,
Mm.
maybe, but you wouldn't know that if you hear Your Body Is a Wonderland on the radio because it's Your Body Is a Wonderland. He's making like the lovey dovey,
Yeah.
but
He's making music your girlfriend likes, so
exactly. So he
you
could pay some
automatically
bills.
think like, "Oh, this guy sucks."
Right, right. But he's also doing the John Mayer show on the side where he's playing with legit blues guys and they're covering Jimi Hendrix and Grateful Dead and all this cool
Right.
stuff. And so yeah, so like but people like they're very comfortable just speaking on things that they don't know about instead of just having that humble approach of like, oh really, that's the thing. Oh, tell me more, man. Actually, like what should I look into? Oh, you think John Mayer is like legit? What should I listen to, bro? Okay, cool. But people just
Or also
they want to
like
go off.
just because you don't like it doesn't mean it sucks.
Yeah.
And I think that's like people automatically want to because you don't like it. they automatically want to say it's no good. And it's like, well, no, it's good. It's just not for you. And
Right.
it's fine. Like it's okay. Like,
Right.
and I
Right.
think because I get this with I forgot who it was, but somebody accused me of saying that Messi sucks. And I'm like, whoa, I've never said that. Like he's clearly very talented.
Right.
He
Right.
really, really good. Like he is one of the all-time greats. He's a guy that I will tell my grandkids about.
Right.
I don't like I don't prefer him. I prefer Ronaldo to him. But there's this like this idea that if you don't like
Right.
it, he must suck. And it's like, well, no, he doesn't suck. Like he's really good. But there's
Yeah.
like these people who like watch like things they hate, hoping it sucks. And it's like, oh, you see, like they suck. And you're like, dude,
Yeah.
like what kind of existence is that, bro? Like,
Yeah. Yeah. That it's the yeah. I mean, you'll see that with like Brady too. Like when if you go in any comment section, some guys actually do believe they're like, oh no, Brady's overrated. He sucks, bro. And then I always get like a little glimmer of hope lights up inside me when I see guys that are like, hey man, I'm a lifelong Bills fan. Hate Tom Brady with every fiber of my existence. But that dude's a goat. I hated watching. I hated playing against him.
yeah,
But that, and I'm like, see, now you're not talking out of your like. Come on, you're legit. You're legit.
yeah. Because
And I can accept that take if he plays against and he demolishes your team twice a year. Yeah, I get why you don't like the guy. But to say that he's bad,
yeah, those are the ones that I'm just like, come on, come on.
yeah,
Like, let's not be
yeah.
let's be
Let's
high.
let's let's put our thinking caps back on.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Exactly.
So
um, do you have a final thought?
I mentioned it earlier, but yes, Transformers One
Okay, there you
because
go.
because I think it was Angel or Dave that had mentioned in the chat like months ago, but it came out. I watched it, dude. Great, family fun, and it's animated, so it's like the Pixar kind of. It's not made by Pixar, but it's that realm. Like it's animated, but it
Right.
looks. I saw it in 3D. It was worth it. Um, and just a solid story. It's the story of if you guys know Transformers, I'm sure you know the name Optimus Prime and Megatron. They're like mortal enemies, but it's kind of like a little prequel where it shows how they started and how they became who they became. But I had a great time. Spectacular,
Nice.
sensational.
There
So
you go.
yeah, go watch Transformers One.
Cool. Um, my final thought. So I saw this thing. I saw this. I don't know what it was. Commercial. I don't know. And Darren Waller came out like he was like the spokesperson,
Right.
and it said Darren Waller, and the bottom it said NFL legend, and I was like, legend? Like,
You're like, is he presenting someone that's a legend? Like,
like
is he
what?
handing an award to like?
Like, did he change? Did he add another last name to? Like, what?
Right, right. Was
What
there a Darren Waller like in the '70s that was lighting dudes up? Like who? Like, oh, is that? Oh, he's a junior. He's a junior. Like,
yeah, like, yeah, like, is there an NFL team called Legends? Like that he now
yeah,
plays for the Legends? I
a
was just like,
Canadian team. Yeah, you're like, oh,
it said NFL legend, and I was like, legend. So that's my final thought. I think it's time we retire the word legend. Let's put it away. We don't like Darren Waller, first of all, is not a legend in the NFL. He's a former player, had one good year, had hype for a few others, but a legend, he is not. And you get this with a lot, like with guys that they they get these titles, and it's like, well, I mean, they're not that like the Up in Smoke guys. I think that's the name of that pod. with Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson.
Oh yeah, yeah, right.
They had interviewed Kamala Harris, and it said former NBA stars, and I'm like, stars, like what? So first, we need to retire the word legend. You can't call. Let's just not use that because that's ridiculous. First of all, everybody can become a legend now. Second, can we like run things by people? Can we just like if you're I don't know what publication that was, but just run it by somebody. Just like, hey, do you watch sports?
Right, right. Ask the dude in the cubicle next to you. Hey,
Yeah,
was Darren Waller legit? Like, was like, what should I say?
yeah,
What?
yeah,
How
like
should I?
like
Yeah.
legend, and it's like no, no, not legend. All right, cool.
Hey,
Former NFL player,
yeah, there you go. Player.
and just like, can we just like it
And
happened?
that's not a knock. That's not a knock.
It's
That's not,
not a
bro.
knock. It's
You're
just
bro. You're top 1% of athletes. Like, come on.
yes, but you're not a legend. Like, because to me, then what do you call Tom Brady then?
Yeah,
Like, if Darren Waller's a legend, forget Tom Brady. What are you calling Aaron Donald?
bro.
You get what I'm saying? Like, what are you calling Rob Gronkowski?
If those guys are legends, like damn. Hey, you can call me like, damn, bro. That's
It's like
add NFL waterboy to my resume. I had like a few
no,
like
but it'd
preseason
be like
practices at ELAC. You know what I mean? Like what?
it'd be like you're getting interviewed for some football thing, and it'd be like, and here we have David Escamilla, who almost went pro.
Right, right, yeah. And it's like
Like
I never even
almost went
not
pro.
a single
Really?
collegiate down.
And it's like, well, he played college, he played high school football 4 years. And you're like, wow,
That
the hell does
isn't
that
the
mean?
math ain't mathing, bro.
Yeah. Like,
Math
what are
ain't
you
mathing.
doing? So let's retire that word first of all, because I saw that. I'm like, then what are you calling everybody like a real legend? There's no word for them. Like, what are you calling them? And second, let's just do a little extra work. Let's just kind of it happened last year with when the Bucks were playing the Lions, and the lady asked Todd Bowles, how are you going to deal with the climate in Detroit? And he was like, Detroit's they're playing a dome. Like,
Right. Yeah. Oh, I remember. Yeah.
what are you like?
It's
And he
like
just
they're
was so
like the
nice.
same
Like,
way they're dealing with it. Like, like
yeah, he had no idea what to say. He was just kind of like, like, have you not watched football? Or there's
like what
another there's a clip I saw where they're interviewing James Harrison, and the guy's like, all right, last question, last two questions. Talk to him about the combine. And he's like, I never went to the combine. And he's like, oh, talk to him about the draft. And he's like, you don't know who I am, huh?
it's like free agent, bro.
And he's like, I went undrafted. He's like, oh, no, sorry. And I'm like, what the hell is that? Like, do you not like a simple Google search tells you undrafted free agent James Harrison? Like, I just don't understand just the simple. Let's just do a little work first. One, two. Let's retire the word legend, because Darren Waller is many things. Legend
Not one of them.
is not one.
You know who's a dude that like really okay, because like those two guys you meant like the Matt Barnes and like Steven, like I
Mhm.
feel like those guys just based on the clips I see, because I enjoy the clips, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but I feel like those guys definitely do have an ego about having to hype themselves up to kind of be seen, because they're also
Oh,
they're very entertaining guys, right? Like they
yeah,
speak
yeah,
well, they're funny,
yeah.
but I feel like Channing Crowder. I
Mhm.
feel like that dude does a good job of just accepting, like, yo, like I played, but I'm not like
Yeah. Yeah,
he's
he's not.
like he's sure of who he is, like he knows who he is. He's like
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But those other two, I'm like, bro, yeah, they think they're like,
And Steven Jackson more, because I've heard Steven
yeah, oh
Jackson.
yeah,
And I remember at one time he was talking as if like he was like one of the top guys, and I'm like, I don't know.
I'm like, bro, I know you're from the pod. Relax.
Like I've seen you play, Steven Jackson. Like you are like, if Steven Jackson was your fourth, fifth best player, you're like, oh man, we got a good team. When you were the best or second best team player on the team, I was like, oh man, we're gonna suck.
yeah.
Like, don't get it twisted, bro. Like, come on. Like, take it easy, bro. Like, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Hey, wait, real quick.
Yeah.
Seeing as your Niners put a spanking on my guys.
We're on to Arizona.
Is Christian Gonzalez legit as a corner?
I think so.
I'm just worried that I'm worried that he's like everyone else is gonna notice how legit he is, and he's gonna see that we suck, and he's gonna be like,
he was really legit last year before he got hurt. I really like him.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, because I'm watching him and I'm like, this dude's pretty nice. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, you got a guy. He's good.
Yeah,
he's good.
All right.
Yeah. And I also, if I was you guys, I wouldn't start Drake May until next year. Bro, they're awful. Just keep him on the sideline. There's no need to risk him getting an injury.
That's another. Okay, people like, just not to go off on this little tangent, but like with like the NFL QBs, especially like the young guys, right? Guys that are either first, second year, or even like third, fourth year when they're in.
Yeah.
They're so quick to throw them to the wolves. And if things don't work out immediately, they're like, like they throw the word bust around, just like they throw the word legend around a little bit.
Right.
And you see some guys that get a little success later, and they're like, hey man, maybe this guy wasn't all that bad. Like he's like someone like a Sam Darnold's like, hey, like he could play. Like don't just. But he played for the Jets at one point. It's like, oh yeah, those are rough times,
Yeah.
But yeah, like I saw, I can't remember what pod it was, but like Peyton Manning was on, and he's like, dude, I set a record for interceptions my first year that I started.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, no one talks about that because I went on and did all these amazing things, but he's like, dude, I sucked my first year.
Yeah.
And so it's like, let's give these guys a little room to breathe, learn, grow.
Yeah.
Make some mistakes.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Sit behind someone seasoned.
Yes.
So, no, yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Crazy. Cool. I'll talk to you. You got anything to plug?
Let's see. Oh yeah. Well, it's not officially like out yet, but band's next single is it's coming soon. So just stay. Yeah. So keep your eyes open. But that's coming soon.
There it is. Cool. All right, I'll talk to you next week. Good luck with the Pats, and I'll see you later.
All right.
The Urza podcast was brought to you by Triumph Protective Coatings. You can find Triumph Protective Coatings on Instagram, Triumph_Coatings. You can call them or text them 626-436-4702. They offer awesome customer service and they do amazing work. So reach out to them for your next project, and if you use promo code ARROWSUP, you get 15% off your next order. So reach out to them, they'll take care of you. That's the pod. Thank you to David, thank you to Angel, thank you to Triumph. I will talk to you guys again sometime this weekend. I'm going to have bonus pods for you. Just to talk about the baseball, what we're seeing so far. So it should be fun. But yeah, we'll talk to you then, and you can listen to this pod anywhere you get your pods. So please rate, review, and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram, @ArrowsUp, and enjoy the baseball. Enjoy the weekend. Basketball starts today. So wild. The Lakers start preseason today, which is insane. But anyway, that's a wrap. I'll talk to you later. Until next time, there's a podcast. Viva la Máquina. Hala Madrid. Glory, glory, Man United, who Ten Hag gets saved by Harry Kane again. But, bang, bang, Niner guy.